Getting a mortgage and a home loan when you're a retired individual can be one of the most complicated loans to tackle. It's not just a matter of having that monthly income stream. Yes, you may have Social Security and a monthly pension, but there's usually a lot more discretionary income. You've worked very hard to save up money in investments. Most of those may be IRA and 401k savings, but it also may just be investments you've made. Maybe you owned a business and were an entrepreneur and has sold that business, or maybe you haven't quite sold the business yet, but you have a lot of that savings that isn't always clear cut to fit into lending guidelines. So the good news is I have had many years working here in South Florida and worked with hundreds of retired clients or even clients transitioning into retirement because, like I said, it doesn't happen overnight. I've had clients that are still living out of state in the Northeast maybe, but they're buying a home or trying to plan to buy a home here in Florida that is going to be, a second home for now, and then maybe their primary residence down the road. So there's a lot of different complications. Two quick stories I'll tell you. One, I had a client that was using their IRA monies. They were going to be taking a distribution, a large distribution to be the down payment for their home, but they also then the money that's left still in their IRA accounts, it still supports their continued income. And other lenders weren't looking at it that way. They wanted to use it for one or the other. So you definitely want to work with a lender that understands how to really make the most out of the different ways to use Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac guidelines. I had another client that had sold a business that I mentioned, had multi-millions, had done very well for themselves, worked very hard, had some great ideas, sold the business off, had multi-millions in the bank. They were not designated as retirement accounts. It was not an IRA or a 401k account. And yet that is still, that's the money that they're going to be living off of for the rest of their life. Or maybe they have their next new great idea. So absolutely, if this is sounding like you may have a friend or yourself or someone you know that's running into a challenge, definitely have them reach out. I'd be happy to run through helping them plan for their retirement home. Thanks.